everyone, welcome back. I'm Yanshi. We're back with another Horizon Forbidden West stream. And you know what that means. It's not gonna be planned. We're just kinda doing stuff, because that's what we do on this channel. Don't ask me where I get these accents from. Don't ask me where I get anything from. You will be disappointed. I have not played this game in a hot minute. It has been a bit. I'm in need of gum because accidentally... Hold on. Ugh. Actually, wait. I might... I just started the stream, but like, hold on, guys. This is ridiculous. 1 second. Let's go back to the loading screen. I promise this is for the good of all mankind. Just like, give me a second to die. Guys. I am so sorry. Hold on. I'm actively dying at the moment. So, like... Oh my gosh! This is also on the wrong microphone, isn't it? No, actually, well, it's in the right one? Huh? What? Okay. So we accidentally bought jalapenos. Don't ask how. They just ended up coming home with us. And these jalapenos, we're like, oh, hey, spur of the moment. Let's just make jalapeno poppers. So we did. But little slave downstairs, because that's what I call my family now. Little slave downstairs who was making jalapeno poppers got jalapeno juice in his eye. And so 10 minutes before the stream starts, I'm like, well, okay, guess I'm coring a bunch of jalapenos. And so I did. And I washed my hands really well, no joke, 3 times. And guess what? Right as I started the stream, I touched my mouth. Didn't think much of it. And then my mouth starts absolutely burning. So I just had to run downstairs for some milk, and I am currently dabbing it on my lips because, my gosh, you guys. Is that gross? Perhaps. But I am in pain, and I do not want to hear any mumblings from you people who watch me on the internet. I am in pain. Oh, no. I think I'm okay. Oh, gosh. Tiny slave downstairs, if you're watching this, please bring me milk whenever you do end up bringing me the finished product, because that is ridiculous. My mouth still burns, by the way. My mouth is still burning. Guys, never accidentally start making jalapeno poppers right before starting a stream. Just don't do it. Just don't. Oh my gosh. There are so many side quests in this area that I just completely ignored the first time because I was so eager to be free of everything bulwark related. So, we've got some side quests and stuff to work on, I guess.
Was a real defeat for Regala.
'Twas a real defeat for Regala. I love the random voice lines that you hear just in this area or around the world.
My brother will make it.
Jekka?
What's going on?
I don't
here?
remember if I'd done
The
your quest or not.
Wall-breaker.
The
Jekka's brother here went off to
Wall-breaker?
get himself killed.
Ooh,
He'll
fun.
finish the climb. I know it.
Not likely.
My brother Pento left to climb the March of the Ten to get his soldier's mark. They were supposed to be done by now, but he's
Your
not back
eyes
yet.
glow.
Jekka, Lataka, to your training, now!
Letaka?
Your brother should have stuck to his cleaning duties.
Wow. That is a remark.
Would you mind checking up on the march? If I leave, my squad leader will kick my ass. And I don't want anyone thinking I'm worried about my brother making the climb. Because I'm not.
I get it.
You
Yeah.
can't miss the path markers. They're by the waterfall west of here.
So,
If I head that way, I'll see what's going on.
last week
Thank
I
you.
didn't stream, first of all, because on Tuesday
No slacking, soldier!
I was feeling
I'm coming.
really sick. I got home from work and I'm like,
Gliding in.
no. That's awful. I'm not streaming. And I forgot to post about it. Friday, this is gonna sound really dumb. We went to see Wicked. And it was a
Can I
2.5
ask what you're
hour
arguing
movie,
about?
and I didn't realize that.
Oh, so Riva won't let it rest. She insists our comrade Farika flew on the wings of the 10. But I say, hanging on to a Stormbird for dear life isn't the same.
A Tanakh throne a
Oh.
Stormbird?
She went up in the air, but road is a strong word.
I'd love to hear the story behind this. Really, I would. That's crazy. Yeah, we'll just go with holiday reasons. Don't worry. I have checked my schedule, my work schedule at least. Christmas time, I should be able to stream. Around Christmas will be fine. Unless I get violently ill, which would be a problem. Yeah.
Ha! You admit it.
You're talking about her like she's no longer around.
She's not. After she grabbed onto the machine, it flew off with her to that mountaintop.
I'm sorry, what?
Stormbird still circles the peak. But we never saw Farika again.
She's dead.
It's sad. What a way to go.
I'll say. A shame no one can reach that mountaintop.
Oh,
She
well.
was a great soldier with armor to match.
I
It serves no one lying up there.
I know a thing
I'm
or
a
two about
pretty good climber.
mountaintops,
No
Gandalf.
doubt. But unless you want to try what Freaka did, there's no
Freaka.
realistic way to get up there.
Freaka's a
No.
great name.
Were her feet off the ground?
I could jump off a cliff. My feet wouldn't be on the ground, but it still wouldn't be flying.
That is true. If you jumped off a cliff, your feet would not be on the ground. You would be dead, though. That is what would happen, though. You know it to be true. I just about ran off a cliff. My gosh. Nor a warrior, nor a scout, nor a seeker. Rost. No. This is what Aloy should have looked like in the first game, and that's absolutely ridiculous to me. Why that? Explorer, Artificer, Banuk, Chieftain, did see that. Banuk Survivor. Didn't see many of those. Whisperer. That's not what Zoe has, is it? Thresher. Karja Warrior. Karja Champion. Karja Noble. Karja Hawk. Just give Aloy permanent bags under her eyes and lip gloss. Blazon. Why do these all give her lip gloss? Oh. Well, that's not lip gloss. The Quen stuff is kind of cool, not gonna lie. The Zeniths did not have face paint or tattoos. What are you talking about? Bulwark, Outlander. Bulwark. Okay. That's over here. No problem. I'll just get Simon.
You're brave to show your face.
Whee! I just glitched through a mountain. Is a very appropriate response, yeah.
Here walks Aloy, Bane of Regala.
Mona, Simon. Thank you very much. Now, if you would please take me over to this mountainside. That would be nice. That would be very nice, yes. I love how he glows. I love how all the machines glow. But I get to see that with Simon and Charlie a lot, because those are the ones that, you know, they're the ones who end up making the cut. Rebel Outpost. Okay. We're here.
Judging by these markers, that climbing trail Jekka talked about must be nearby. I should check up on her brother while I'm here.
Well, golly gee. You know, I could actively try to climb a mountain. Oh my gosh, that actually scared me! I heard the people going, "Gubba, gubba, gubba." My gosh. Why did that scare me? Why? Hey! You!
Here we go.
Sunwing! Climb up the mountain. I don't even know what trail they're talking about, but I'm cheesing it. I don't care. Is this the trail they're talking about? That kind of looks like it would be very... kind of looks trail. Like, I just don't know where the actual trail is. So... Yep, this is good enough.
Wounded. What happened?
Cause that's good enough.
The way that
Looks
Lawbreaker.
like they're in charge.
Oh!
If you've
should
come to
talk to
witness
them.
the March of the Ten, you're out of luck.
That is not
Actually, I came
what
looking
I
for
was
someone
expecting
called
his voice
Pinto.
to sound like.
Pinto? That poor scab was as good as dead even before the storm hit.
Oh, he's dead?
You're out of line,
Good to
soldier.
know.
What's he talking about?
The kid you're looking for is still up on the mountain, along with 2 others. Pinto was the only one who decided to break tradition and climb without a partner. His odds aren't good. I'm sorry to say they never were to begin with.
Aw,
as
Zoe's
being
face,
Tanakh
you
goes,
can't make...
He's got most of it
I can't
backwards.
cosplay Zoe?
So what? You're all just waiting here?
Sucks.
Shouldn't you be calling for help?
Couldn't
That
find anyone in that
sucks.
storm, even if we wanted to. Those kids are
Dizziness.
at the mercy of the mountain now.
I was
We'll see
wondering
about
what
that.
that meant.
But first, a couple of questions. What is
What
this
is the march?
you mentioned?
This is one of the toughest slopes in Sky Clan territory.
Why
It's
is
said that
this
the
man
Ten
vaguely
climbed
Irish?
This mountain in pairs during their war against machines.
Territory.
Our people partner up to earn their soldiers' marks by following in the old
Yeah,
one's
Zenith
footsteps
makes
and
more
retrieving
sense.
the blood crest, a flower that grows on the summit.
A flower that grows on the
Until
summit.
Pinto, that is. He insisted on climbing on his own.
And now he's dead?
You mean no one wanted to climb up with him?
I tried to stop him, but there were technically no rules against it, so I let him pass.
That sounds familiar. The Nora have a similar ritual. No one wanted me in that one either.
Their mistake, I presume.
Difference!
Yep.
That's different. That was a completely different situation, Aloy, and you know it.
I could try following the path up the mountain. See if I can find Penta. You said there were 2 other climbers missing as well?
Just one. The other is right there. Zika!
Zika! The Zika virus? What?
Rocco and I, we were climbing back down. There was an avalanche. We got separated. I couldn't see anything.
Why would you willingly become half bald?
Someone's gotta go up there.
I don't understand.
You can barely see your own feet in that storm.
Except I don't need to.
I
be
just
back.
need to see the things in front of me
Are you wounded?
with my super cool
If the storm
vision.
gets too rough, I can always use my focus to find those climbers.
Yeah. Oh, it's not a vision.
I should follow the
Focus.
markers.
Fun story.
Before
I
we need to
believe I
start.
fell asleep in the middle of the Portal 2 stream. That's crazy. I was wondering, because I noticed the viewer count didn't go down after you stopped chatting. You went silent, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess someone else came along. No, I did see that final comment right as I ended the stream, so that is hilarious. That I've never done that personally, because I don't watch streamers past my bedtime, which is hilarious to say. But again, Yan, she is a very silly girl. She does weird stuff all the time, you guys. Even
Markers.
so,
I'm on the right track.
my workplace has a Secret Santa thing, and of course I entered it. And then today,
Sounds
or
like
yesterday,
someone's
I got a
putting up
text from a coworker, and it was like, "Hey, I'm
That Knox needs help.
texting you on behalf of the person who got you for Secret Santa. They have no idea what music artist you like, but pretty much the only thing you put in here is that you like music." And I'm like, "Yep. My bad. Let me just..." No, what? Oh, actually, wait. Oh, come on. Don't chuck me down the mountain. Also, hi, Kent Barnes. Oh, come on, I missed? Oh, come on. Oh, that's dumb. I need to get on his level, or I can't do anything. Ah! Whoa!
you
Whoa!
are.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Thanks for the assist.
Whoa! Ow! 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 What? Ow! What?
This place isn't safe.
Oh! That was a shameless tactic, you fool. Although, granted, I should not have been using it. I should not have been using an exploding spear when you were 2 seconds away from me. I just couldn't get away. That was crazy.
You okay?
Rocco,
Not
what
really,
happened?
But I'll live.
Your climbing partner, she said you got separated during an avalanche?
My partner? Yeah. The avalanche caught us off guard. Swept me up like a twig.
Oh my god.
sure I was a
That was
goner.
crazy, dude.
Then someone grabbed hold of me and pulled me out.
It was me.
It was Penta.
No.
He risked his life for me.
Penta.
Did you see where he went?
Up that cliff behind you. Said he was gonna finish the climb. I told him it was suicide, but he wouldn't listen.
Can you make it back down on your own?
Yes. You're not going after him, are you?
Oh, actually, Kent Barnes,
Go.
before you go.
Get back to Wakata before the storm gets any worse.
May the 10 be with you.
Before you go, Kent Barnes, I have a question that I've been meaning to ask. I just haven't had a solid stream ever since I figured out this was a thing. The Horizon Forbidden, the Horizon MMO, like the RPG thingy that they've announced, the multiplayer thing. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Because personally, I'm not offended by the idea because I like playing sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes I do love playing mobile games, but on a CPU, on a computer, because I think they can be fun, and especially when they put it on computer, at least in my experience, it's like it's a little bit better, because I have had the same phone for 3 years and it's Android, and frankly, Android discrimination is a problem. That being said, a lot of people brought up the fact that, like, turning it into a mobile game that you can also sort of play on, like, your computer or whatever is it's a big issue with the fandom, because a lot of people, they're from PlayStation only households or whatever. And so it's like, why would I invest all this money in a better phone just to play the next installment in this franchise?
I should use my focus to pick
And
up
I
Pento's trail.
wonder, like, what are you guys' thoughts on that? If you have any. I don't remember if I brought this up before. Like, because I like playing Genshin Impact. I have a few streams from
Those
that.
must be Pento's tracks.
I
hope I can catch up to him.
have Recently I picked up a game because I saw it on YouTube Shorts, Where Winds Meet. I've started playing that. I might stream that, actually. After I'm done with Portal 2, I might pick that one up. But it's, and those are games that were maybe not mobile game centered, but they're MMOs. They are RPGs within to a certain extent, and things like that. To me, I don't hate the idea of going off and not focusing on Aloy a bunch for this other installment. I just don't know how that's gonna work though, because so much of the story, so much of everything about Horizon is Aloy. Like, Aloy is the centric, she is the main character. This is not an insult, it's just an observation. And I'm wondering what kind of world, what kind of story, what kind of game we're getting without Aloy. Like, the developers behind it who were, who there was that interview with, the brief one in the announcement trailer. The guy was talking and he said, yeah, I really loved the combat system. I really liked taking down those big machines. So I'm thinking like, oh, is it gonna be just focused on smack machines? Because if so, like Horizon Lover, I think you, from what I've seen on YouTube, I think you would enjoy that sort of thing, because it's like, oh, find good strategy, beat machines, maybe do it with friends. Cool. But I'm not sure how I feel about that, because I really do love story-centric games. Let me go catch up on comments, but when they announced it, it was a mobile game and not even on PlayStation. I was in denial, but I guess it's true. I only get to play it on my phone. I would be willing to try it on a computer. Oh, Mac, yeah. I think my brother has a MacBook. He hates it. So it would have to be an emulator. Oh, you have an emulator? That's cool. I'm considering getting one so I can buy a Switch and then like start recording Animal Crossing and other Switch-only games. Not a Switch 2, mind you. I'm not made of money. I'm not stupid. I put the game at itself would be great, but I'm just mad it's not on PlayStation. The reason it's not on PlayStation is because the developers they're working through, it's not exclusively Nix's, it's also, like I said, it's the Korean developers who are like, hey, let's turn this into an MMORPG.
Pento made it past here. The path must have collapsed
Which, not
after.
an awful idea. I just
Maybe I
don't
can
know
glide
if
across.
that... I'm not sure what direction they're wanting to go. They're wanting me to go backwards? Why the heck? Whoa! Whoa, 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 okay. What are they wanting me to do up there? That's crazy. I just, like... I kind of worry... Because while I am not going to go, how dare you? How dare you? How dare you switch up the game on me? By any means. I'm not that kind of person, but it is an interesting thought. Like, oh, we're switching out wonderful voice acting, because that's what I love the most about this game. I'm being completely honest right now. I love the voice acting. I don't even care that some of the characters that are voice acted are jerks. Their voices are beautiful. Because you're going from amazing voice acting, amazing stories, amazing characters, to, like, what? Basically everyone having their own Horizon universe OC, which, again, not an awful, stupid, terrible idea by any means. It's just, I'm not sure how that's gonna work into the continuity and everything. It's probably gonna be like that one DLC, and it's like, whoa, it's like you could use some help. It's canon, but it's different. Ooh.
Who's there?
He's gonna blow up. Hold on.
A friend.
Hello? Why did my bomb never go off?
You clipped its armor.
The sort of things that, if taken out of context, that could get me canceled in 20 years is ridiculous. That's why my employers do not know that I have a YouTube channel. I am being so honest right now. Like, if they knew, they'd be like, oh, so you stream and say what now? That's really interesting, Yanshi. They can do that? Oh, no. Perish the thought. That's disgusting, and I don't want to think about that. Ugh.
Pouch is full, but my pack has room.
What the heck? Oh no! Noxious pod. Cargo pod. Talk to Pinto beans. Yay! So unless I get like a viable PC for Christmas, which I definitely do not have, all to play either on my microphone. Yeah.
Who are you?
I didn't notice that. So, okay, sorry, I'm reading comments. So, in the commercial, in the ad, there was a guy riding on a stalker? That sounds crazy. Ooh. Ooh. If you get a Switch, the Horizon Lego game is available for it. Yeah, it's kid-oriented. That, yeah, I have thought about the Lego game. I think maybe, dependent upon how cheap it is, excuse me, during the Steam Christmas sale, I might invest in it. I know I've been harping on this for a while, but Detroit Become Human, I've never watched any playthroughs of it. And my computer, my Steam account won't shut up and stop reminding me that, ooh, look, this is like the other content you play. This is like Horizon. Go buy it. So, I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get Detroit Become Human because, yeah, there's language. There's language in everything, guys, okay? But then, yeah, also, dependent upon the pricing, I might go ahead and try to go for Lego Horizon. Let me look it up right now on Steam. Sorry, completely just running away. Lego Horizon. Because I like the Lego games. I like them. $40 though. $40 is a little much for a Lego game. Especially when, like, guys, I bought the Lego Lord of the Rings game, which I have 48 hours of playtime on just because I'm a silly little goofy person who likes playing the Lego games, even though at this point I'm way too old to be enjoying them. Like, I've played that, but I bought it for $5 because it was on that sale and a deep discount. And it's got mixed reviews, guys. Mixed reviews. Oh my gosh, what'll we think? Yeah. $25 maybe. I think it would be cool. Like, I'm just curious how far into the story it would get. Would it do the whole everything? I don't know. We'll see. That'd be cool. I'm not offended by you sidetracking slightly. I'm really not, guys. Again, I knew I was gonna get sidetracked tonight. That's why I named the stream what I did. I'm just in a very sidetrack mood right now. And that's okay, you guys. It's okay to get sidetracked. Just don't do it while you're at work. Yeah? SkyClan Mark. Oh, that's right. For the dumb Thunderhammer guy. I hate that guy. I hate that. Hate it! Ugh! Okay, talk to Crouton.
Do I know you?
Pinto beans.
We need to get off this mountain, now.
No.
Oh!
I'm not going back there.
Kind of. They made changes?
I am getting that flower no matter what.
They made changes to the story for the Lego game?
When your tribe looks down on you, but you...
Then you understand why I'm either gonna get to the top of this mountain or die on it.
Okay, janitor.
Thank you. What are you doing?
This climb is meant to be done by 2 people, right? I'll be your partner.
Aw. Look at
I'll follow
Aloy
your lead.
collecting more side characters who aren't gonna be useful ever again. Sorry, I'm just
Looks like the trail carries
obsessed
on
with...
here.
I'm very kill your
Got
darlings
some ammo if you need it.
based right now. Like, my brain, that's where I am. I'm being very critical
You know
of
my
this
name,
game.
but I don't think I caught yours.
And other games that I've been playing recently.
Aloy.
Because
You sure you want to involve
I'm
yourself
starting
with the
to
bulwark's
kind
biggest
of
loser,
passively
Aloy?
write,
I like to make
okay,
my own
what would
judgments
this
about
a
people.
cool video game world
You
be?
know, it's not like everyone
And
can
it's
be
like,
born with a
well,
sword
I
glued
would
to
love
their
to
hand.
have all these
But what was
side
that?
characters. Okay, shut up, Pinto Bean. But you have to also
Maybe
realize,
it's just the wind.
like, all these...
It's a dead end.
There's a climbing spike left over from the original path. Not that it's of much use right now. Sorry.
Ooh. Log. Whee! It's of use to me.
That was amazing.
Push over tree.
I'll knock this tree down. It should let us reach the climbing path.
You won't hear me complaining.
Oh, yeah. I guess I didn't think about that. Because recording for me on a PC is pretty easy because OBS, it's for free on Steam. But if you're trying to do it mobile... mobile streaming is disgusting. Mobile recording? When I was way younger, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna be a YouTuber, so I recorded things on my phone using mobile record. It's, disgusting. And honestly, really buggy, really annoying. Not worth the effort, in my humble opinion.
We should be able to jump onto that climbing path from the tree.
I know, Aloy.
That's some climbing gear you've got.
Yeah, it's
Thanks.
called my arms. And my
It's
legs.
time to start climbing.
And my other limbs. By that, I mean my head. I've got me
That
head.
doesn't sound like any storm wind I've ever heard.
It's a stormbird.
Almost there.
It's almost certainly like a stormbird or a stupid frost bear. Oh, look. Look, guys. Look. What'd I tell you? There's a machine.
I can't believe we actually made it.
Oh, you're gonna
Let's get to that
trigger a
summit then.
cutscene. They knew what they were doing. Putting the generous valuables crate right next to him. I can't even get I can't even scan it because the stupid thing's in the way. This is a battlefield. This is a battlefield, guys. Oh my gosh. I'm not ready for a big fight so soon in. Oh yeah, Boromir getting shot by the broomstick was hilarious though. Especially for me, because I was way younger when that game came out for the Wii. Chef's kiss. Every time we would play that game, that mission in specifics, me and my siblings would not skip that one cutscene just to see Boromir get shot by a chicken. I really hope at some point they do import it to PlayStation because that would get way more sales and it's probably easy to import for them. But also, I just want to be able to do that. Okay, so here's something to think about. PlayStation, kind of stupid. I'm sorry. I'm telling it how I see it. Steam, especially in recent years, has gotten so... It's really good as a platform. And they have, like, the Steam Deck, other things. They're good. PlayStation is kind of a jerk about things. Just about any game that you buy on the store that is under PlayStation Public Games Publishing. Every single thing is going to be at least $60. It's either $40 or $60. And I know why. It's because, oh, well, to buy the cartridge or whatever for the PlayStation, that's also that's $40 to $60. So, like, why wouldn't this other game be? Guys, Guys, I don't want to play I don't want to pay $40 to $60 for a game I'm going to play like 10 hours, maybe. Maybe. There are some PlayStation publishing games that it would be really interesting to play, I think. But because they're just so expensive, I can't. I would never. The Last of Us seems interesting to me. The movie, sorry, the series, absolute poo-poo. Absolutely disgusting. And it's not just because Pedro Pascal has a weird face, in my humble opinion. It's because Bella Ramsey has a weird face, in my opinion. I'm sure she's a lovely person, or whatever her pronouns are, I don't remember. But, like, guys, the face on that human, it's not very Ellie. That being said, I would love to maybe pick up the game if it wasn't, you know, $60 for only half of it. Not to mention, oh, you could get the restored edition or the digital deluxe edition. Why would I need any of these? This game is not even... This isn't the original. When did the original Last of Us come out? I can't even find it. That's how annoying they are in trying to get me to buy the digital deluxe. I don't want to pay $60 to play this game where, yes, I might fall in love with the dad character because it's like, oh my gosh, I love dads. Not in a creepy way. I immediately, as I said that, I realized that sounds weird. It's like, oh my gosh, but PlayStation publishing the games on Steam they put out, awful. I don't think... Okay, my phone is, like, dying. I need to disconnect it from the charging cable. And by dying, I don't mean it's got no battery. I mean it's falling over and being really annoying. PlayStation, because they still are relying on physical copies and whatever in the PlayStation Store and all this other stuff, it's really holding them back. And so... I don't honestly know if they'd be okay with having the, Don't clip that! Don't clip me saying I love dads. I do love dads, but in a, oh my gosh. I love my father, and this reminds me of my father in a strange way. Not like, oh my gosh. Guys, it's a dad.
Oh, we can handle it.
Who could have
Come on.
guessed? Look there! Look, see, coming down the lane. Here comes Scott, here comes Dot, here comes Chicken Jane. Do you guys remember Between the Lions? Best PBS Kids show ever. Try to tell me otherwise. I dare you. And it's dead. Look at there.
We got it. Come on.
And I just realized. Yeah. Oh, we are on hard mode. I was about to say we're probably on easy mode. Nope, we're on hard mode.
Wait up!
Ugh. Okay. Makia makes me think of Mom, too. Makia! I do think about my mom when I watch Makia, and it's like, oh my gosh, Mom! Don't outlive me! But at this point, I don't think my mom will be able to outlive me because she's got a lot of cancer in her family history. So it's like, I love you, Mother, but you might die before me, not because, like, oh, I'm 20-something years younger than you. No, it's probably just because you're gonna get cancer before I do. Hopefully. I don't want to die at 30, guys. I really don't want to die at 30. I don't, I want to have a nice, maybe not, like, I don't want to be 115. Because that would be awful. But I think it'd be cool to make it to 80. Or yeah, 80 seems cool.
Oh, the snow's dampening sounds.
Unless my joints break, then just kill me. It's fine. The thing is, the main complaint for most PlayStation users nowadays is that they don't have enough games, so putting out this game on everything but PlayStation, basically acknowledging and ignoring it at the same time. Yeah. Yeah, PlayStation, I was just looking through the developers, on Steam, I was looking through the developers list. I'm like, wow, there's nothing here that I actually want to play except for maybe The Last of Us. We're good, guys. We're good.
Storm.
Hey.
It's easing up. So, how does it feel to make rank?
Pretty great, actually.
Aw, he's so dorky.
This means everything to me.
Aw.
You know, even
So
if you go
cute.
back with that, it doesn't mean they'll treat you any different.
Honestly, I think I just need to prove to myself I could do this.
Oh, he's got arm hair.
You should go back.
They
Let
went
the
in
others know
and
I'm okay.
textured that. They
I'd like
went
to take
in
a
and
moment, if you
textured
don't mind.
arm hair on this man.
I'll be right behind you.
This poor,
course.
scrawny little guy.
Thank you.
Do the developers hate him? I don't even think...
I can probably reach the bottom of the trail.
I don't even think Kotalo has arm hair. Wait a second. Wait a second. I have many pictures of Kotalo. I have to go through there. Did they animate this one poor little guy with arm hair to make fun of him, but they didn't give it to a big buff man? If so, that would be so sad. Okay, where's a close-up of Kotalo? Oh, but he doesn't have arms. He's got bracers. Oh no. Well, here's that guy who was dying. I have this one saved. I know I do. I know I have this one saved somewhere. Oh. Gosh. It's probably named something dumb like hand. Oh, Jaundice McGee is amazing. Jaundice McGee. No, but this like Wrinkle Hands guy. You guys remember Wrinkle Hands? Like all the skin details they put on him. No arm hair though. Not even this buff man has arm hair, but this poor little guy. This poor little guy, they gave him arm hair just to make fun of him. And I'm sad about that. Apparently the Horizon PlayStation MMO is still coming, but I'm focused on the third game. Me too, dude. Me too. I did read comments. I read your comment about the PlayStation not having enough games. I did. Like I can see that, especially if you have to pay hundreds of dollars for one console.
Now that the storm has passed.
Then what the heck why are you not letting me have more games to play on this console that I'm already paying hundreds, potentially thousands? Ugh, I hate that. I hate that things are so expensive now. Where is this? Oh, that one's all the way over there. No. That's crazy. The economy is kind of ugh at the moment. I want it to be better. I think everyone does, but it's like, I really do. I want to be able to have a normal life and not have to have 15 jobs. That'd be nice. That'd be cool. And I'm not complaining. I'm not like, ugh, pay for my everything so I don't have to have 15 jobs. No, I'll get a job or two if I need to. But it's like, I don't want to have 15 jobs just to survive. Because currently I have an okay paying job. I work part.
I should be reaching the bottom of the trail soon. Pento can't be far behind. There's everyone.
Part of me doesn't want to leave. But eventually,
Aloy.
things are going to
She's
get so
back.
expensive, it's going to be like, well, yep, Yanshi's out of a job. Yanshi needs a better job, so she's not living off of peanut butter.
Aloy, you return alone.
Oh, vaguely
Where is
Irish
he?
guy.
He's my brother.
You can't go crying like that, Jekka.
Jekka.
You're the sister of a proper soldier now.
Look at my arm here.
Bento!
Ow! I bring you the blood crest as proof of my march.
Yeah.
And with my blessing, you join our ranks. May you find your path on the wings of the 10.
You've gotta be kidding me. Him? A soldier? Please.
He's a janitor.
Flower or no flower, we all know all he'll ever be good for is cleaning everyone's shit.
Ooh, foot. I don't like feet, but this is Look at that. They even animated the wrinkles on his toes. That's crazy. I love the attention to detail on every single model in this game.
I think we're done here.
Yeah. Fun existential thought. When you pay someone they get money, and then that person would use money to pay another person, and then it goes on, which means technically at some point you will get the exact money that you paid to someone back from another person, which is crazy.
Maybe when I get my own soldier's mark, we can fight in the same squad.
If you're not using paper currency, that's not as crazy of a thought, because if it's just credit card, well, like...
He's cute.
Go on. I'll catch up.
It's like, hey,
Here.
I'll go and get money
Something to
from
commemorate our
my
climb.
bank account, and then if it
May the
ends up
10
back in my
always
bank
grant you
account because
victory,
my
Aloy.
employer got it from some
I'll see you
other
around, Pinto.
business, blah, 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 it goes back into my bank account. That's not as big of a deal. But if it's like, this $20 bill, which I have had in my pocket for entirely too long, it is now back in my pocket after so long being in someone else's pocket. That's kind of, that's existential crisis-y. Like, oh, hey! I gave this money to someone else years ago, and somehow ended up back with me, and I remember it for some reason. I don't know. We don't have to think about that part. Money that you paid to someone back to another person, which is crazy. Yeah. Okay, I need to go down here for the campfire. Whee! I wonder if the jalapeno things are done. Fun fact! This morning I almost burned my house down while trying to make bacon. I'm an awful cook. Right? I'm an awful cook. Technically go for both credit and debit cards. It isn't technically the exact same money, but it was paid to someone and then blah 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 blah. Cash would be really cool. I've had that happen actually, because when I was a kid, my dad was very strict about
this is
money.
The mountain we're about to knock, thrusted with a stormbird.
So if I wanted to buy something off of online, order something or whatever, I would have to go through my dad, and I'd have to pay him cash, and then he'd order the thing with his credit card. Seems simple enough, because...
Rika's armor should be around here somewhere.
It is. Oh yeah, she dead. Girl, honeyboo. Oof. Yeah, and so there would be times when I would give him a $20 bill, and then it would somehow make its way back to me because he paid it to my sibling, and then my sibling. Oh gosh. And then my sibling bought something online, and then it would make its way back to me, and then I'm like, whoa, you didn't spend this at a gas station or something? That's cool, Dad. Really wasn't. It's not as cool if it's like you're at a grocery store and then you find a piece of money which has the exact fold. Okay. Sorry. Oh my gosh! I was not ready for that. What do I do? Oh, it's just there. Whoa! You're jets, dude! Help me! Help me! Someone help me! MMO this! Please! Oh my gosh! Yes! Oh! No! Where'd it go? Come back. But like, don't come back. Come back enough so where I can kill you, but not enough to where you're threatening my life. Is it stuck up the side of the mountain?
Can't move. I could grapple in for a big hit.
Oh, it wasn't. I mean, it was, but it wasn't, but I didn't notice. Get bombed, jerk. Yes! I'm not grappling in. I'm going to use my height advantage to bomb him. Oh my gosh. This is actually a fun challenge. Only use spear on Stormbird. How... Whoa! Oh, it's dead! Oh, it's dead! Oh, it blew up on me. Okay.
I might have a scrap of Rika's armor.
Whee! Okay. You guys, I know what I'm doing. I'm a good player. For fights like that, it would be good to have other people, I will admit. I would be much more comfortable if I knew it wasn't just me against Giant Bird. But does that come at the cost of having a story and voice actors to the game? I think what I would prefer is if you could have in Horizon 3, you can go through with story mode, of course, but then also you can have an online multiplayer aspect to it, so you join other people's worlds, but when you join that other person's world, the person whose world you're joining, their game, they stay as Aloy. They're still Aloy, right? But then you join and you're like Talana, or you play Erend or something, or you're just Aloy but with different coloring. Honestly, that would be better than just a completely different. Don't make the game based around the multiplayer aspect. I think that's what's shooting them in the butt. Players do want multiplayer, that is true, but they don't want something that feels completely divorced from the rest of the series. You know, they don't want something that feels like it was just pulled out of thin air. Because, oh, fight machines is cool. While, admittedly, fighting machines is cool, there's also the fact that people love this game because...
Save the extra stock for later.
Of the story.
Armor fragment.
Yeah. You clearly... Guy. Bestie. Zero Dawn, that is exactly how I played it. On my New Game Plus, I went easy.
Looks like another bit of armor.
Or normal. Because I started out with story mode. Did not devoid from that ever. And then I did my New Game Plus as a normal mode. And then you can't in Forbidden West or Zero Dawn, you can't change it. The difficulty once you've set it for some reason, which is admittedly really annoying. I'm honestly, I keep forgetting that I'm playing on hard mode. I'm like, wow, I should turn up the difficulty on this fight. Oh wait, if I go up any higher, I might die. Yeah, I'm surprising myself because I suck at video games, and I will be the first person to tell you that, and then all of a sudden, like, what? I don't suck at this one? I'm getting better. That's good. Again, started playing Where Winds Meet. I think that's what it's called. It's a Chinese game. It's like Genshin Impact, but with 3D graphics. It's cool, other than some of the voice acting sounding a little AI generated. I don't know if it is, or if that's just the Chinese editors not knowing what the English means, and so they kind of just spliced the clips together and made them sound dumb. But whatever the case, whatever the heck is happening, it's a pretty okay game, and I'm getting better at the combat system over there too.
Did you find Farika?
I was able to retrieve her armor.
Yeah.
What's left of it anyway?
Did the Stormbird eat their friend? Because her corpse was not up there.
Ah, I see. Painful end.
Also, random tangent. I was recently watching the first season of the Rising of the Shield Hero because I love Billy Comics and I'm sad that he died.
And spent a fair amount of time in the air.
There is an episode in that anime where a demi-human, so a little cat child, she dies. They don't show her dying.
You can fix it up at
but they keep giving us close-ups of this poor dead girl's skeleton. And every single time I had to go pause and skip ahead because I'm like, why would you do that to Rathia?
Brave.
Why would you do that to her? This poor baby child. I think it's illegal to show children dying in anime. Like,
it's kind of you to show
getting murdered dying. So I'm glad they didn't show this 6-year-old getting murdered. But the fact that they kept showing her corpse At that point, it was a skeleton, so it's not like, oh, I can see her. I can see her nerves and stuff. No, it was just, oh, skeleton. But still, I don't want to see a poor dead child's skeleton. That's ridiculous. Ugh. So that was, I got grossed out a lot by that in the recent days, because I was watching it, and they just kept going back to the poor baby skeleton, and I'm like, I don't care if this is necessary to Raphtalia's backstory. You guys keep showing me the corpse of a deceased child. I do not want to see this anymore. I will gouge out my eyeballs if you do not stop. And I sound unserious. No, I am. I don't want to see a child corpse. It was disturbing. And Kent Barnes, who just came back, is probably like, what kind of anime are you watching, Yanshi? Which honestly, fair point. I probably shouldn't be watching the kind of anime I do sometimes. But I think, in my opinion, The Rising of the Shield Hero, far less gruesome, violent, and graphic than other anime I have had to watch. Not even had to watch. I didn't have to watch it, but I watched it with, like, my sister or something. What's this? Tanakh Sky Climber. Inferior. Inferior in just about every way. Oh. Is that my little house elf coming to bring me food? One moment, do you have... Please don't let the cat inside. Tiny boy cat is annoying and I don't want him eating my computer. I know. Oh, like it actually burned your hand?
I don't know.
Oh, dude, you are getting oil all over my floor. That is disgusting. You have put oil all over my floor and then skedaddled out of here. What is wrong with you? My tiny house elf has ruined my carpet. No. House elf, come back here. I need to ask you. Like, are these gonna kill me if I don't have milk? Because I don't have milk up here anymore. I drank it trying to extinguish my mouth earlier. These are so oily. What? I know. It's fine. I have a house elf. He's helping me. He did burn his hand earlier. That is the same house elf. Okay, hold on. Oh! Okay, yeah. I need to go downstairs for milk now. Ugh. Why did he not warn me? Like, I literally Okay, give me 10 minutes. I need a cup of milk. Ugh. Oh, jalapenos are disgusting and delicious at the same time. This is awful. Oh, my mouth. You guys will not believe this, especially you, house elf, if you're watching this. This is spicy, and we don't have milk, and I'm dying. Ha. Even the cheese inside of the jalapenos is spicy. Why? House elf, tell me why. Existing is interesting. I have a job now. I have a secret Santa thing at job because I have, you know, adult job, which is fun. And that's going cool because I've already got the gift for the other person, but it's like, I wonder what other people are gonna think about what I got them. Oh, hey! That's cool. Artist sent me something. House Elf does not... I don't think House Elf can acquire milk, no. So I might be just dying of... I have water and I have gum. And I have candy corn that I should have thrown away by now. We're gonna try this, okay? Why is it soggy? House Elf dripped oil all over my floor to give these to me and didn't even get me milk. House Elf, if you're watching, how dare you? I am gravely offended. Oh. Okay, the bacon is kind of gross, though. I don't know why it tastes like that. Oh. Oh. Okay. Did not mean for this to become a listen to me eating jalapeno peppers and dying stream, but that's what it is. Ha. Okay. I don't know why my first thought was house elf. I guess because that sounds better than slave. Yeah, we'll just go with house elf. Anytime I refer to you now, house elf, you are just house elf. Because that's better than saying, oh yes, this is their name, their age, their legal height, and their social security number. It's better to say house elf. Oh gosh. I'm trying to get through these. Because again, accidentally bought jalapenos and we need to do something, but ha. You're stuffing yourself in your closet? I don't even want to know what that looks like, friend. Ah. Oh. Okay, so it's better. He gave me 4. He gave me 4. I asked for 2 and house elf was like, okay, have 4. Legally distinct yes! Indentured servant. But that's a whole handful. That's a whole thing to say. Did they have... I almost said slaves. Legal distinction, as you said. Did they have those sort of things in Lord of the Rings? I'm trying to think. Because I do not watch, nor do I read Harry Potter. So I don't know if it's okay for me to be using house elf terminology, because I don't care about that fandom. I don't think there was anything in Lord of the Rings. I haven't read through the Silmarillion myself, so it's like, there could be something in there. I just don't know. Oh. I could call him Sam Gamgee, because Sam Gamgee was the gardener. He was kind of a servant, right? I know the elves had to have some sort of servants or hierarchy or whatever. But, like, what was... I don't think they had anything, like, listed or anything. I don't know. We'll just go with Harry Potter. We'll just go house elf, because that's easier to say. Then legally distinct indentured servant. Numenor! That's right! There were the Numenor. And, yeah, the orcs were technically like slaves. And Mordor. And, of course, there were more people that were enslaved by Sauron and all the other stuff. Okay, the last one was really not that bad, but the first 2 were awful. Jalapenos. Love-hate relationship. Okay, so you're in your closet now. Well, that's nice. Don't get stuck, I guess? Like, don't do anything dumb. Oh, I was about to start gameplay again, and then I remembered I'm on Just Face. Oh, goodness. Legend. We're the Quen Deadeye. That's way better than the Tenokth Sky Climber. Or the Tenokth Recon, or the Tenokth Valiant. That's the Nora. Or the Tenokth Marshals. I'm keeping this one clearly for memes. Same with this. Same with this. This one's nostalgia. Okay. Today we're basically just going around and doing side quests and stuff. And I don't mind that one at all. Oh! Tilana, search for Amadeus. Why not? We already got a Frostclaw. I don't mind that. I should have bought more teleportation packs. Why did you distract me in that way, house elf? How dare ye? How dare ye? Oh, but the skin of the pepper is stuck in my teeth now. I don't know if it was better or worse because those were like organic, not poblanos. Poblanos aren't bad. I like poblanos. It's just jalapenos. I have a good spice tolerance until it starts burning my mouth, like making my skin tingle. That is where I draw the line. If it's just, spicy. My throat's kind of eh. That's one thing I can handle that, but it's like making my mouth burn. Honey, don't touch my skin. My skin is already sensitive enough without being burned off by a spicy pepper. And that's what House Elf, that's why House Elf dripped oil into the room. I think House Elf actually burned himself somehow on the pepper juice and had his hand in a bunch of oil. And instead of texting me and saying, hey, Yanchi, just get your peppers, he decided to go over here himself with the bowl of oil in tow and just give me peppers. That was a choice, House Elf. That was a choice you made. Hey, actually, for the first time ever, there's Bellowbacks here. That's crazy. I don't think the entire time I've played this game, there's ever been an actual Bellowback in this area. That's hilarious. What? Get you, not your ground. Oh, gosh.
There goes a piece.
Yep. There goes the rest. Thank you. And for the rest of you... Whoa! 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 Just accidentally blew myself up, bro. Ugh. Get his fire sacks over here. There you go. How did this other guy blow up as a result of that? I don't know. Oh, I need to restock arrows. Hold on. I am so far away. They're like, how dare you? I'm just like, I don't know. How dare you not? Is he so far away that my arrows... My long distance arrow... He is! That's crazy! It's crazy. Hands up. Click the sky open, put your hands up. Something, something, see the waterfall. Somebody, that's all I do. That's not to pop, 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 oh. Hands up. Click the sky open, put your hands up. We... die? That's an option. You're close enough. I think I can. Yep, he's dead. Great. So corpse 1 is here. I have oil from House Elf dripping in on my carpet. I'm mad at that. House Elf, could you... Oh my gosh. They died right next to each other. Best buds. Together forever, we're Linda and Heather. I don't know why I know that song other than just people liked it on TikTok and then it made its way to YouTube. Oh! There is a national chain called Who Hot. We have one. You pick yourself meats, veggies, and then put sauces, oils, etc. Where was I seeing a fire? Oh. Right here. Plant. And then they cook them at the big round table. I always end up with super hot seasoning, and I really like spicy food. See, I like spicy food too, but when it starts burning my skin, it's just, building in bulldog in disguise. I'm gonna go, but you're just singing and then casually blowing up that bellow back. Yeah, I know. I'm starting a new Zero Dawn playthrough, but also trying other games. Like, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to start feeling out other games. I mean, like, okay, am I okay with this? Would I be okay with switching to this? Because soon enough I'm gonna run out of Zero Dawn and Horizon Forbidden West content. And then it's gonna be down to, well, what other cool games can I find on Steam for a somewhat reasonable price? Can a Bridge of Spirits?
Something nearby.
That sounds interesting. Yeah, you!
Looks like we have company.
Rumor. Okay. Somebody hath texted me. Is it House Elf?
I hear the Tanakh are fighting each other quite a bit these days.
Aw, House Elf
Some of them
offered to
contain
bring
machines.
me yogurt.
Those you've got to be real careful of.
I'm fine,
We've
House
seen a whole
Elf.
bunch of them setting up
I'm
outposts
fine.
around here.
We're good,
Spotted
House
one
Elf.
just west of here.
I don't know why
few
the
settled
first
at
one
the
was
edge
so
of the
bad.
desert in the
Every
southwest.
single one after that was
They
not
even
awful.
set up
Now it's
camp
just
in the
annoying because I
south.
have oil on my foot and I'm like, well,
Really helps a fellow
cool.
sleep at night.
What helps a
Just
fellow sleep at
Make
night?
sure you steer clear of them.
Oh, I guess he told us something cool. I
Those
was
are bad business.
not paying attention to the
I'll keep an eye out
slightest.
for them. Are you locked?
Sparked.
Excuse me.
Hold
Spec
the
seal.
See, not far. Me, days only and died with it.
There's also a
There,
you locked.
got him beside. Help.
Talana!
I'll see. For
One
Talana!
that it is. Oh, the second crew. I'd
Can't trust a tunnel if it's not
Hee hee.
Talana,
Regards.
glad to see you made it.
Thanks to the secret passage through your base.
Uh-huh.
It was quite a sight.
Yeah.
Secret passage? Don't let the others hear you say that, or you'll have a lot of Oseram knocking at your door.
Secret tunnel.
This is Raggard. He's a scout with this caravan. He says Amadis was here.
Amadis.
He joined up with our expedition right before he went through the tunnel.
This guy's
After we
voice is
made camp
unnecessarily
here,
cool.
I set out to do some scouting. I also made peace offerings to the Tanakh for trespassing in their territory.
Oh, hey.
Amadis wanted me to ask around about some place called The Rot.
What did you find out?
Most I learned was that it's where the Tanakh took their prisoners. Somewhere far to the west near Thornmarsh, the lowland clan's capital. He set out to find it not long after.
On his own?
I tried to warn him.
I don't even know what I sound like while doing that, but I don't want to know. I'm going to watch this later when I add timestamps. I'm going to be like, ugh!
Thanks, Raggard. This has been
Why
helpful.
would I do this with
Hope
my
you
vocal
find
cords?
him.
Gross!
Okay.
Disgusting.
I'll head to Thornmarsh. Meet me there.
Yeah,
Hold
and
on.
if you're a first-time
What?
viewer on this channel,
You're willing to go
hi,
to the
I am
ends
not a
of Tanakh's
psycho
territory to find
or
this guy.
senile.
No
I am
hesitation.
very muchly normal.
Of course, he's one man
it's just,
alone in the
I get
Forbidden
bored.
West. I'm just worried about him.
I think it's more than that.
It's your
I'll meet you near the
boyfriend.
lowland capital.
Secret tunnel.
Then you're going to tell me who Amadis really is.
Would I get
Fine, I'll lay
flagged
low,
if I
north of the
played
village.
Secret Tunnel from
See
Avatar:
you
The Last
there.
Airbender? Probably. So I'm just going to sing it instead. Oh, also, guys, I can't do traditional cookies because of the gluten content, or the wheat content. But I did make myself peanut butter and chocolate. Dang it, I forgot what game I was playing. Peanut butter and chocolate. They're called Buckeye Balls. In the cookie book I have from like early 2000s, late 90s. I don't know. I don't know what they're actually called, but I call them Buckeyes. I made some of those earlier. So when I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna go to the fridge. I'm gonna pull one out. I'm gonna eat it. It's gonna be delicious. Yeah. Buckeyes. They're yummy. I like peanut butter. Peanut butter is good. That's what you sound like sometimes, Simon.
Ready to get in the air?
Sun wings flying high. There's a fire, and I'm not campfire. Something about the fire that's on fire. But I found it, and we're smacking our faces into a redwood tree. Oh look, I think that's the one that got hit during the Lucasfilms original movie, Star Wars the 6th. I think it's Revenge of the Sith. A New Hope, Force Awakens, The Empire Strikes Back. No. It's A New Hope, right? What is the 6th Star Wars movie? Oh, how dare your siblings cringe. Look, dude, I will say this once, I will say this a million times. If I am not your cup of tea, that is okay. I'm not offended. I'm not even my cup of tea most times, guys. I offend myself.
An old world ruin. I wonder what's inside.
This isn't whatever
Okay.
her name's place is.
Take a look around.
I almost called her Tula. That's not her name. Scummy lady who's so obsessed with her ex that she is willing to trap her ex's clone. And try taking her ex's clone into space. Why? Because she can. Ugh. Dude. Talana. Oh my gosh.
Thornmarsh. Quite a sight, isn't it?
The Return of the Jedi makes sense. Oh, House Elf texted me
Have you run into
again.
any trouble?
I've been keeping my head down.
House Elf is offering me Buckeyes. House Elf, no.
Well,
House Elf, I'm
know.
good. I want them to
So
firm
spoiled.
up in the fridge more
Who is
because they're
Amaz?
really good when they're
Really?
slightly crunchy.
We met out in the wilds after I was wounded on a hunt.
How I
He
met
healed me,
your
then
mother.
helped me put a stop to a hunter-killer machine that was threatening a nearby village.
Talana's eyes glow.
At first, he thought I was just another hunter from the lodge who only cared about the biggest machine trophy. And I
Oni-
thought he was just a grouchy
Oni
hermit living
Kabuto.
in the woods. But then he trusted me with the truth. Told me
Return
how
of the Jedi
the
makes
Red
sense.
Raids took everything from him. Seeing
Revenge of the
side
Sith seems
him,
like the
I don't
third
know.
movie is what
Changed
that would be
things.
called. Oh, beautiful photo. That was on accident, but beautiful photo. Hers. I love how Aloy has these perfect teeth, but then Talana, hers are slightly off color. Those are not pearly whites.
You love him.
Not insulting you,
Don't you?
Talana. You're the best.
Think I might, yeah.
Yeah.
Then why did you part ways?
He told me
abs
how
of
he
steel.
failed to save
Yes.
the woman from his past.
His
I told him how I made
ex-girlfriend.
peace with my father and brother's
I
deaths.
know.
He realized he needed to do the same on his own.
Wait.
And then he almost
When we
died.
searched that Red Raid's battlefield together, you
There's
said he'd
a
lost someone
drone
close
back
to him.
there.
I thought you meant a fellow soldier.
She was. Women aren't allowed to serve in the Karja army, but Nessa disguised herself so she could.
Oh, Nessa.
Amadis kept her secret.
Hey, Nessa.
When he left to come out west, he promised
I
he'd
have
send word that he was
something
all
I
right,
need
but
to confess of.
his letter never came.
So
I
we set out to find
literally
him.
don't remember there was
And
that
when we
song.
do, I'll
Ethan
have words
Slater.
for him for leading us on this wild goose chase.
Great actor.
Well, at least I
Great
kind
person.
of understand now. Amadis thought Nessa died on the battlefield, but when he learned
Definitely
that the
not.
Tanakh took prisoners back west, he kept going. So I
I'm
guess
just
now
not
we
even
find
paying
this
attention
prison,
to this
the
conversation.
rot.
It's really
I did some
heartfelt, and I'm
scouting while I
just
was
like,
waiting. I think I
huh,
might
what
have found a way.
random crap can I think
don't
of? There's oil on my toes, and I'm annoyed by that because I'm not a psychopath, and I
you
don't
think
wear
Nessa might
shoes
still be
when
alive?
inside my own house.
I doubt it. Any Karja prisoners from the
And
Red
so
Raids
the
would have
oil
been
that
killed or
House Elf
returned
dripped
home
onto
by
my
now.
carpet is
Then
on my
what's
feet.
Amadis
Why do I
up?
keep talking about my feet? I need to
I think
stop
he just
that.
needs to know.
I need to learn to stop just talking about every single thought that comes into my mind, because that's... Intrusive thoughts are bad. Oh, that's right, the stupid claw. I don't remember if it's a frost or a fire, but it's a claw. Really stupid annoying, too. Hey, Metha. Listen,
Fill up while I can.
Where is it?
Ha! Over here, you flaming hunk of scrap.
Right there.
That's him.
Fireclaw.
That Fireclaw's right on his heels.
I'm impressed that he did take out half.
Alone.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
Got you. Alana?
We've got your back.
Hey, boy? Talana?
Not now.
Why did she say not now?
It.
I'm literally doing my job right now. Fire claws are no match for the might of exploding spear. Boom! Look, it's dead. I mean, seriously, guys. This is OP strat. Just use spear. Don't if they're right next to you, though. In that case, run. Do not try and rely on a spear. But in any other situation, spear. Legendary strat.
Talana,
You were supposed to let me know you were okay.
I was going to send the message right after I crossed into the desert with an Oseram caravan.
He is kind of cute.
But when it became clear
Good job,
that the tunnel had
Talana.
collapsed behind
Just,
us, I figured the only thing I could do was press on. Seeing as
Don't-
you found a way out
don't
here,
get too
however,
mad at him at
clearly
what's gonna
I was
happen.
wrong. I'm sorry. The last thing I wanted was to worry you.
What's her name? Tula?
So, you must be Amatis.
And
was
you
her
must be
name?
Aloy. Talana's told me a lot about you. And I guess you must know about
Her
me.
name's
A
slightly...
little. We know you're headed for the rot. But what are you hoping to find there?
A clue. Or a shred of one.
I have her name ingrained in my memory, but not in the good parts. Let me go to my YouTube. I don't care about Ariana Grande's anything, really. I don't. Let me go. She's in here somewhere. I know. I've at least put her name in like a title sometime. No, I put the enemy of my enemy is also my enemy. Please tell me I put her name in the stream though, somewhere in like the description or something. No! I didn't actually will update it. Will update after stream. Why? Why am I stupid like this? Les Miserables is free with that. Tilda! Tilda! Her name's Tilda. My gosh.
Anything about
I'm
Nessa's
fine. How
fate.
about you guys?
Maybe she died on the battlefield. Or maybe she wasted away in that prison. Either way, I have to know.
Uh-huh.
Well, we're here now.
I can't ask you to come with me. I feel bad enough you've come this far.
Hey, House Elf, if
I
you
didn't
are
come all
watching,
this
I
way
don't
just
want
to
buck
leave you
eyeballs,
now.
but I would appreciate
see
a
this through
washcloth so
together.
I could get the oil off my
I know
carpet.
better than to try to talk you out of it. Come then.
Please.
The rot's
And
not
thank
far.
you. Because it is really annoying.
The
that
rot's
it's just
along the
here.
shore, but we'll have to stick to the woods to avoid being seen.
There are whites and
How did you
roses
find it?
and in between
I overheard a
waits
Tanakh
when
patrol from the nearby
fortune
village talking about it.
intervenes.
Figured it out from there.
What were you gonna do
Oh,
if we hadn't
no.
found you? Take it on alone?
I only need to question one guard. Figured I'd grab someone when they're by themselves.
Yeah, your girlfriend's long gone.
You have us.
Nessa Rose
We're
is
getting
very
close.
much not here anymore.
Just a little further.
She's not dead. She's not like the one in a movie. But she's not alive
There
either.
it is. The rot.
Sorry.
Check around the sides. Might be a way in from the water.
Go on. We'll stay out of sight.
What was that one song in Into the
We'll
Woods
head
that I
in as soon
learned?
as you get the gate open.
No, it's not. Yes, it is.
Strong smell.
And you give and you... Oh, when you know what you want. Something or you live to regret it. No, it's not. Yes, it is. And you give and you take and you bid and you bargain or you live to regret it. No one... There are rights and wrongs and in-betweens. No one waits when fortune intervenes. It's really magic. Who knows? I love and hate Into the Woods. I have a love-hate relationship with it. Really, I do. Let me go back to the beach, though. I could probably stealth swim, especially now that I have, like, the goggles and stuff. Yeah. You wish to go to the festival? The poor girl's mother had died. You wish to go to the festival? The festival? The King's Festival? Ew. I do find just about every adaptation of Cinderella, the step family is just the worst. Why? They just kind of are. They don't have actual reason to be, in my experience. They just are the worst people ever for the heck of it.
Might be a good time to let Talana and Amadison.
Remember last time I did this and I didn't let them in until the very end. I think this might be another one of those times. Kenna is another beautiful game. I just have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. Or what I'm doing yet. What were you saying? Currently trying... Kenna Bridge of Spirits. Kenna Bridge of Spirits. I'll look into that. I make no promises because of course I don't, but...
Who's missing?
Get your head! No, I need to headshot you. There we go.
Halt, Outlander.
You think you can... Oh! I guess he can.
Oh, that helps.
Didn't even finish my, sentence. I guess he can, though. Pelican. Guy. Guy with gun. Guy. Oh, come on. Yeah, get her in the face! Oh, headshot, even if it didn't count as headshot. Get him in the head. Get him in the head. Get him in the shield. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Yeah, boy! Die. Die. Oh, come on. Don't alert Gunman, please don't. I don't need Gunman in my life right now. I hate melee combat so much to where I will waste physical resources to not have to do it against champions. Oof, boom. Okay, how do you open gate then? Oh, right here. Okay, that's right. Let Talana and Amadis.
Come on.
Let them in.
The gate's open. Let's go.
Come on, guys. Come on. I've done most of the clearing out already. But,
I got ammo. Take this ammo.
Oh, they're just throwing stuff. Oh! Throwing stuff at me now, huh?
Provide cover.
The feet are really good, by the way. Oh, gosh. Don't clip that. I mean, they're good targets, because they don't move as much.
Hang in there.
That hit her.
Yeah, well, so did this. And by her, I mean you. Because you're a her now. You scream like a little girl. Oh, sorry. You scream like a little girl. You're sad. No one like you. Patrick Warburton. I love Hoodwinked. Hoodwinked's a great movie.
Halfway, you think?
Are you sure what you want? I don't know, dude.
You think we can find her? You take point.
Oh, look, it is a man with a gun. Well, not for long.
You make a nice target.
Get his head, Aloy. Please get his head. Oh my gosh, get his head. Did he die? He's dead. He's dead. Okay, we got his head. He's dead. Shoot you in behind me. Why am I avoiding melee at all costs? Well, frankly, because I don't care. I'm what you would call a meta player, and by that I mean I play the way that meta operates Facebook. I don't care. Are you sure what you want? Are you certain? Guys, we're about to see something tragic.
That device is gonna call a machine.
That looked like it hit Aloy without the... How that was edited, that was really bad. Good job, Talana. Good job, bestie. Talana? They didn't make Talana some sort of lesbian love interest.
Guess we're too late.
Like, did they have to do the same thing with... Can't you just have a friend who's a girl and it be platonic? Is that too much to ask? Like, I have a platonic girlfriend, and it's not anything inherently... And you know what? And that's best. Like, if it has to be a love interest, okay. But in Horizon, at least, especially with the tone of the game, it did not have to be that did not have to be how it was. Why did we have to have Sega being like, Ella, I love you, when it doesn't make sense at all? Oh, gosh, okay. My bad, didn't realize he was that close. Kill the thing! Oh my gosh. Kill the thing! I'm using the wrong ammo for this.
That ice ought to make it through. Give me a hand, Aloy.
Or I'll give you hand, that also works.
Alright, I think that's the end of it.
That is something I've noticed. It's like, okay, if it has to be a love interest, if that's what you want to do. But sometimes it's okay to have people just be friends. Being close friends is amazing. Having close friends is great. It doesn't matter gender, whatever. I don't care. You can just have friendships that don't turn into something inherently... I won't say the word because I'm squeamish. But you guys know what I mean. Like, it doesn't have to be romantic in any way. It doesn't have to have these sort of undertones. It doesn't have to turn into, like,
for the stash.
I love you. Oh. It can just stay, hey, we came together and became friends in an unlikely and awful situation, and now we're bonded as friends and allies.
Here.
It
Door's
doesn't
locked,
have to
but
become...
that last rebel had a key.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, she's allowed to be friends with Aaron.
Freed by Karja.
She's allowed to be friends with Aaron. She's allowed to be friends with Varl. She's allowed to be friends with Alva. She's allowed to be friends with Zoe, but Sega comes along and it's like, no.
She might have been a
no,
prisoner
this
here 5
this
years
can't be a
back.
friend. This
Her name was
has to
Nessa.
be a love interest. Why? I don't get it.
The Karja Nessa was here. I killed her myself.
'Cause I am her.
Nessa.
Yep. I hate this reveal. This is the dumbest twist. Like, why would this woman willingly give herself body tattoos just to fit in with the Tanakh? She's like, yeah.
It's you, isn't it? Nessa, how?
It's
Why?
Rataka.
Let me
Retako.
get this straight.
Retako.
You were Nessa. You were brought here as a prisoner during the Red Raids and then became Tanakh?
Yeah,
Karja
she
forbid
willingly
women
gave
from
herself
military
face
service.
tattoos. I don't get
lived
it.
my life
I really don't.
pretending, ashamed of who I really was. But the Tanakh measure a soldier only by their
But yeah,
strength and resolve.
friends
So
are
I took my
very
place
important
among
in
them.
life. And, I
Ness,
mean, video games are a reflection of
Ritaka,
life.
I've mourned you for
Even
5
dystopian
years.
ones like this. Sorry, I'm like
Why didn't you let
rubbing
me
my
know you were
eyes.
alive?
I have something
I
stuck in
had
my
a new
eyelashes
life.
when it's bothering me.
I wasn't going back. Not even for
Friendships
you,
are important.
Amadis.
They really are, and it sucks that video games can't just have natural
What
feeling
will you do
friendships
now?
anymore.
You've
It
taken
has to
back
be
the
weird.
rod. My squad will
Everything
ensure
has to
it
turn
stays
into
that
a
way.
romantic relationship,
So
whether
this is
whether
it?
it makes sense or not.
After everything we've been
Just
through,
has to, because that's
this
how writers
is
work
goodbye.
now, I guess.
It has to be. My place
I
will
think
always
fan
be
fiction
here,
ruined.
and yours is back east.
Yeah, I think
I'm
that's what it
sorry that
was.
you've
Fan
suffered.
fiction ruined.
You deserve better than how the last
friendship
5
in
years
movies.
have treated you. I'll
and
make sure you're
stories.
granted safe passage out of the
Actually,
lowland.
yes. Hold on.
Consider it Nessa's
Twilight
final
ruined
farewell.
it. Now you might be thinking,
At least
Yanshi,
now
how
you know
the
the
heck? How the heck would Twilight ruin everything? Well, I'm glad you asked. Jacob Black. Jacob Black, who was a very nice platonic friend of Bella in the first book. Literally, he showed up. She was like, you know, if I flirt with him, I can probably get him to, like, tell me cool stuff. But other than that, it was platonic. It was nice. The second book, the second movie come around. And then all of a sudden, boom, hormones. And then boom, he loves her. And then boom, he's got a crush on her baby. And like, ugh. After that, I feel like every single anything, every single character, every single friendship, it either has to be, oh, I love you. Or, oh, I can't love you. I love this other person, but you love me. You can't be my friend just because you like me. Jessica Stanley, I think that's her name, in the Twilight books and movie series. She is, in my opinion, one of the most underappreciated characters because she is a friend of Bella. She's a person. She's flawed. She's still like, I wish I was better than Bella. She's still jealous and whatnot. But guess what? Who isn't jealous of their best friend in some way, shape, or form? Who has ever looked at their best friend and isn't like, wow, I wish I didn't have acne like you, or wow, I wish I had the budget you have to spend on video games. And like Jessica Stanley in Twilight, this is really dumb, but she is that character. She is one of Bella's friends. Far more friendship there than in the Cullens, which are like, Bella, we're going to drag you into trouble and get you turned into a vampire. Oh, this is adorable. Her and that other girl, I think Christy, whatever the heck her name was, the girl who in the movies had glasses, they were Bella's friends, and they got such a bad rep. And then, of course, Jacob was a friend, but then he gets turned into, like, a love interest, but not love interest, but then love interest for the baby. Twilight ruined the way writers, authors, everyone really thinks about friendship. And I don't think it was started with Twilight, actually. I think Twilight was just a subject of that time period. The 2000s were really rough. Well, because, come to think of it, that's when early, like the 90s and 2000s is when rom-coms became a big thing. They were, like, really big. Maybe rom-coms ruined the way we write friendship in video games. That'd be interesting. Anyway, Talana, go on.
Somehow it hurts worse.
Like, this is...
You must think I'm an idiot.
No, you're
No.
not an idiot. You're just mourning
just
the
think you
loss
have
of
a
your
lot to figure
girlfriend
out.
who doesn't want to be your
I'll
girlfriend
take you back
anymore.
east to the Sundom.
Because she'd
After
rather
that,
be a tattooed lady
I don't know.
for a different country.
Talana, I understand.
Ugh, godness.
I'm sorry.
You're not old-fashioned for wanting friends.
Me too.
You're not old-fashioned
Give
for
me an
thinking
Aloy
differently.
moment.
It's fine. I think modern day...
Are you alright?
To be honest, no.
What's going to happen between you two?
I'm not sure. He clearly has a
They'll
lot more
work
feelings
things
to
out.
sort
It's
through.
okay.
And I won't be anyone's second choice.
Yeah.
I want you to have this. For seeing this through with me.
Oh, thanks.
No hawk could ask for a better thrush. Or a better friend.
See?
So,
Friendship.
I guess this is
Supporting
it
your
then.
friends. It is
You're heading back
good.
east.
I think
I'll hang around Barren Light for a while.
Are you done?
Before returning to Meridian.
I'm sorry. I love you, Talana, but
find
like,
yourself
girl,
back that
I
way,
need to talk.
look
I
for me
need to
there.
talk. I have thoughts.
I will.
I have thoughts, Talana. I have thoughts. Let me
Safe travels,
voice them.
Talana.
In my humble opinion, the reason so many people, especially younger people, especially people my age, can't write just platonic friendship that never turns into like
Maybe I should
romantic
or next time with Barren Light.
yeah
Seems
relationships.
like she could use a shoulder to lean
I
on.
think the reason that's a thing is because it's so hard to have genuine friendship nowadays.
It's always good to have
Of
extra.
course, it's always been hard to make connections. Always there's been difficulties, there's been obstacles, whether it was like, I live on this side of the island, but this guy lives on the other side of the island, and we can never see each other because, you know, it's the 1600s and transportation sucks. So I'd have to go and walk like 50 miles. 50 to 200 miles just to...
of the visions were revealed by this outlander.
No one likes you. And there's always been issues, but especially now with this internet culture, this generation of people who's lived their entire life on their butt, on the internet, and I am one of these people. I can still acknowledge the fact that because we've spent so much time on the internet, so much time away from people, so much hardship in actually trying to find genuine connection, genuine friendship with others, it's really hard for us to find it. But then once we find it, we have things in common with that people. It's like, oh my gosh, we have so much in common. But then it goes from just, hey, we have stuff in common, to, oh my gosh, we should date because you're literally the only person I know. And then it goes from there to what it goes on to, I don't care.
World ruin.
And I think that's
what's
really
inside.
bled its way into writing too, because so many characters, it is a result of bad writing, of course. But so many characters now, you look at them and they don't have support systems. They don't have friends. They don't have anything. It's just like, oh, well, I'm Bella Swan. I have a support system, but I'm ignoring it and actively joining a bunch of vampires because I want to be a vampire. I want to be a
Machine's weak
vampire
against
so
frost.
really bad. I need to go to the nearest settlement. Please don't kill me. Honestly, writing and storytelling changed a lot. Wish it hadn't. Really, I do.
One of the
But it
Cyclops
has.
drones. I could reconnect it with the dome back in the base if I grab its data.
That's why I'm thinking, I'm like mapping out this potential video game that would be cool to make. The one in my head that I'm currently thinking through, it's like one of those RPGs where you follow one character, but instead of just the one, you have 4 characters. So it's kind of like Aloy, but you have 4 chances to explore the world, so you're not locked in as Aloy. You could be Aloy or
Climb something and
Talana
jump onto the drone.
or someone else. That sort of thing. I think that'd be cool. So you're not locked in with the one character. You get to explore the world as a singular character and how the world is different. Ow! Based on who you do get locked as. But it's not just Aloy. You have Aloy, Talana, Erend, whatever. And one of those things that I think is really interesting in this potential video game that I'm thinking about, it's like, okay, but how do these four characters, how do they work together? How do they interlock? And it's like, I think one of the 2 dynamics
Taking you
is
with me.
like a mentorship, because one of the characters you can play as, he is kind of like Joel from The Last of Us, or what I know of Joel from The Last of Us, because he's like he's a middle-aged guy with a wife and kids, but he's still out here doing adventure stuff because reasons. I think that's interesting. But he really connects with this other girl because she was a self-proclaimed military brat who her dad died when she was really young. And when she met this other guy, this middle-aged man with a wife and kids that he never sees because he's always out here adventuring and doing epic stuff, she latches onto him because she's like, hey, you're like my dad who died because he was in military and stuff. Which, of course, getting into the logistics of the character dynamics and things would require explaining an entirety of a video game that will probably never happen because, let's be honest, I don't have the money, the resources, or the willpower to try and learn how to do these things on my own. I'm just kind of... I'm talking about it, but it'll never happen. Still, though, it's like, well, you can't have... You can have these characters interacting and it not be like, I love you. Oh my gosh, we should get married. Friendship and other relationship dynamics are also incredibly valid. It's just very interesting to try and write them. Sorry, I was looking for Christmas gifts. Hey, that's a worthwhile endeavor. But the whole love interest thing is something that really makes sense for most things with that kind of thing. Okay. Also, elaborate on the guy who had a crush on a person and then had a crush on their daughter. Have you never heard of Twilight?
Some of the sweat.
Oh, my friend. Oh, my friend. Oh, my friend. I could tell you everything. So Twilight is about a girl who's kind of a Mary Sue. Her name is Bella Swan.
Outlander, I offer you an honorable trade.
And she falls in love with this teenager vampire. And she's like, yes, I want to be a vampire. I want to be with you, Edward. Because his name's Edward the vampire. And so Bella, she falls in love with Edward as a teenager in high school. And then she gets interlocked with his stupid vampire family. But she also has a human friend, sort of. Her human friend is also a werewolf, but like, bleh. Human friend named Jacob Black. He has a crush on her because at one point in the story, Stephanie Meyer, the writer, the author, was like, yeah, I think I want Edward and Bella to be separated for drama. Literally, that is the only reason, in my opinion, why that happened. And so Jacob, the human/werewolf guy, he got really close with Bella. And so he got a crush on Bella, and he was like, Bella, I like you. But Bella said, no, I still like Pasty Vampire Man. I like him. And so she broke Jacob's heart. Understandably, Jacob was mad, and him being a werewolf, he was very volatile, and he's like, fine, you go marry this vampire, because for some reason, for some ungodly reason, the vampire and the teenage girl who's 18, they get married right out of high school. And then she gets turned into a vampire. But before she gets turned into a vampire, somehow, a miracle happens. Because somehow, vampire guy, Pasty Vampire, Pasty Edward, is able to get Bella, human, pregnant? Crazy, I know. So she has this stupid, ugly, horrible CGI demon, half vampire, half human baby, which is weird. But then Jacob, werewolf guy, he and his people were like, well, we have to kill the vampires, because they almost killed Bella, because she almost died while giving birth to this demon thing, this half vampire demon. Well, guess what? Jacob goes in to kill Baby, who, by the way, dumbest name ever. You want to know what Baby was named? Baby was named Renesmee. Renesmee. He goes in and he sees Baby. And so, in werewolf fan fiction, there's this thing called imprinting. And even though this book was written in, like, 2005, this lady, she puts it that this grown adult, at this point, 18-year-old boy. Actually, no, in this story, he's probably more like 17. Oh, that's awful. This 17-year-old boy, he imprints on the baby. He imprints on the vampire baby. Even worse, the vampire baby, Bella's baby, grows at the speed of light. She's born in September, and then by the time she's December, she's the size of an 8-year-old. A full-grown 8-year-old. This demon baby is growing at alarming rates. And so, Jacob, human werewolf guy, justifies his creepy like of Renesmee, of
I detect you are in the vicinity of a
baby.
on the coast.
Yes.
You may be able to acquire more machine overrides.
Thanks, Gaia.
I have marked the location on your focus display.
Okay, shush, please,
Thanks,
Gaia.
Gaia.
Jacob justifies him liking Bella's daughter because, oh, well, she's gonna grow up one day, and then when she grows up, I'll be able to protect her. Granted, half vampire baby is also immortal. Half vampire baby has all the good parts of being a vampire. She's still immortal unless, like, she gets her head ripped off or caught on fire or some dumb, yeah, whatever. She is still half immortal. So there is no reason for Jacob Black, not a human werewolf guy, there's no reason for him to be talking like that. But he did. And so guess what? Canonically, in the story, Bella's baby, again, Jacob's friend, Bella's baby does eventually grow up. And she does become an adult. And you know what happens then? By that point, Jacob is like 20, 22, 25. He's not ancient. So it's not weird. It's not the worst thing ever that they get in a relationship. But it is still creepy because you were there when she was born and you imprinted on her when she was a baby. And so that's the context behind that comment I made, that small comment I made. You guys, that is what you are missing by not being into Twilight. I wish I didn't know what I know about Twilight, to be perfectly honest. But YouTube Shorts keeps suggesting me a lady whose entire channel is just talking about how dumb Twilight is. And you know what? I think I find it fascinating to see how weird this millennial Mormon woman, this honestly, yeah, demonic story that she thought of in her little head about this human falling in love with a vampire and then, like, breaking the entire world around her just because she was obsessed with becoming immortal. Oh yeah, because she does eventually become a vampire, almost dying though. Because she almost dies before she gives birth to Demon Baby. So, Jacob's girlfriend, aka his old crush's daughter, while she's growing up, Bella actively becomes a vampire. Not crazy, right? Well, it is though. Because there is like there's a 3 to 5 year gap between... No, actually, it's even worse. No, it's probably like 10. I think in the story, it's like, oh, the half demon baby is fully grown at 10. But still, it's a 10-year-old. I don't care if she has the body of a full-grown adult. She's still a 10-year-old, and Jacob is like... At that point, yeah, he's probably 30. He's probably 30 by the time his relationship with his old crush's daughter becomes legal. And that is disgusting. This entire thing that I've had to explain to you is disgusting. And I just hope you realize that, because oh my gosh. Twilight is a fever dream. Don't ever get into it, my friend. And I guess because you are a guy, like, to you, you're just disgusted by it, as you should be. But for people like me, who grew up in the time when Twilight was popular, but I was still relatively young when the Twilight films and everything. I was pretty young, so I wasn't reading or watching the movies. But because all the millennials are now going, oh man, I long for Twilight. I miss when things were simpler. People like me have to learn about it, and morbid curiosity keeps me from running away at the mention of Demon Baby. This sounds like the birth of Rumi, because demon vampire human equals demon vampire human hybrid. Yes! K-pop Demon Hunters. Make it a little less awful. Woo. Oh, I feel bad for any people who watch this who haven't watched Twilight because they got a whole spoiler segment. Baby, Twilight is the first Twilight movie is 20 years old. If they're watching my stream but haven't watched Twilight before. Oh wait! House Elf is watching this! Hi, House Elf.
I can't find it underwater.
Hi, House Elf. House Elf, don't judge me, okay? House Elf. It is completely normal for a person of my age and my interests of writing stories to be thinking about these incredibly dumb other stories of our past, okay? House Elf, you're not allowed to judge me. Don't judge me, House Elf. Stop. I can hear your judgment through the screen. Stop. Don't do that. Also, Artist. Artist is like, why is she doing this? Why is she going on a whole tangent about Twilight? A thing that she doesn't actually care about. And to answer your question, Artist, I don't know either. There's no good reason. If House Elf watches the Twilight Saga, I would be surprised. I've tried to get my sister to watch the first Twilight movie with me because for a while it was free on YouTube because I think it is every fall. Because they're like, oh, it's a Halloween movie. It's really not. I tried to get older sister to watch Twilight with me and she said no. And frankly, yeah, because she's married, she has her own life, so I can understand her not wanting to. Because even though she was, I don't know, she was more the age where thinking about Twilight was cool, but not like, I don't know. Older sister had a life, okay? Oh, Demeter, that's right. We can go, like, unlock the areas around Alba. I won't go into Demeter today. Next stream will just be Alba, though. We'll do Demeter next time. Oh my gosh. I think House Elf is okay with never, ever, ever watching Twilight, though. I could ask House Elf. I could ask him. Yes! Amazing! Amazing stories, like breaking down one of the craziest things about Twilight.
For Demeter are close.
Amazing. Oh gosh. I'm glad they give us goats in this game. If nothing else, we get to see. I could write a Charlie up next to a goat and I could be like, look Charlie, that's who you were based off of. Look Charlie. Isn't this cool? And Charlie goes, I don't look like that. I could have just speared that thing, to be perfectly honest. There was no reason to shoot it. But I did shoot it. I slaughtered it. All of them. Men and women and children. All of them! Luke Skywalker. Not Luke Skywalker. Anakin in the second and third movies of Star Wars, actually ridiculous. I have not yet... Yeah, side tangents. That's a lot of what it is, guys. It is a lot of just going off on random stuff. I've not watched the second and third movies because Padme makes me incredibly uncomfortable. I can't explain to you guys why. She just does. She makes me uncomfortable. But I remember watching that one scene where Anakin's like, I killed all the Tusken Raiders. All of them. And Padme has a mini mental breakdown just because her boyfriend, husband, whatever you want to call him, is talking about killing an entire group of people. Mass, I won't say genocide. Oh, I did. Okay, well, I wouldn't say it's mass, the word I said, but probably shouldn't have because YouTube hates words. But I wouldn't say that, but he did kill an entire tribe of Tusken Raiders just because they killed his mom on accident. I won't say they were like, oh, we're gonna keep her like, oh, no, she dead. It was more like, oh, yes, we have her captured. We don't know what we're gonna do with her. Let's just kind of leave her here for a bit. And then they forgot to feed and water her for a little bit. And they're like, oh, no, our cat's dead. Because, frankly, that's what my headcanon is. Anakin's mom did not die because the Tusken Raiders were awful people. Anakin's mom died because the Tusken Raiders, or whoever it was that had her captured, forgot to feed her. I know! I tried, like, today's description especially. I was like, what are we even doing today? I don't know. Let me just write something random. And then I did. And then, like, you get it. Very accurate. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. It's just a lot of talking about random nonsense. Gobbledygook, if you will. Flamhammer. Blabashum. Whatever. Oh, goodness. I make a lot of dumb references. I talk about a lot of dumb stuff. It's a lot of talking in circles with me. And that's okay. I have a bit of the dumb brain. I do. Whee! Oh gosh, that was the wrong cliff. Whee! Very sure there was a plant or sparkly thing up there. That sounds like awful people. Oh hey! Hi! Hi, person who lives in a completely different time zone than us. Oh, I know. The original Star Wars films, what? The original Star Wars films were kind of awful. Not awful. They were good. They were good for their time. The prequels... Yeah, the Hobbit movies is a good way to put it. They put the before story, but it was like... I don't know. The first one, The Phantom Menace, in my opinion, The Phantom Menace was good, even though it did ruin the life of the actor who played baby Anakin. Because everyone made fun of him, because they're like, oh, you're baby Anakin, you turn into a Sith one day. Why? I don't know. Oh yeah, and the last 3 Star Wars movies, fever dream. Not real. Not canonical. No, you know what they are? You know what they are? You know what they are? Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm ready. I've been waiting to make this reference forever. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's the Rings of Power. The last 3 Star Wars movies were the Rings of Power. That awful, that cursed show that they took on afterward, in which Galadriel was wearing her enemy's armor, and she's a girl boss, and they, like, brought in all these things, but they couldn't call the Hobbit families Hobbits, because they didn't have the rights to them for some reason. Oh my goodness. And so they had one family of hobbits, the Harfoots, but they were all black, which is interesting because I'm very sure Middle-earth is based on England. But all these black hobbits, and then they can't even be called hobbits because I guess they didn't get the proper rights. And so they're not hobbits, they're Harfoots. They're Harfoots, guys. They're Harfoots. That's different. That entire show is just one awful nightmare after another, and that's what the 7th through 9th movies are. I don't even think they had an awful start. Is Rey a Mary Sue? Some will say yes, some will say no. As for me, I will say I will prefer to go unanswered, because frankly, I don't want anyone to come after me. I know there are some people who genuinely liked Rey for some unknown reason. I'm not one of those people. But then you go from, okay, this is a decent setup to a story. I mean, Kylo Ren is weird, and also Han Han Solo's dead, but we still have Chewbacca, but okay, Princess Leia is old and dusty, but like, cool, they're still here. How's the how's the 8th movie gonna go? And then the 8th movie was just a lot of, hey, Kylo Ren is shirtless. We think that's important because it is. And that one girl who they bring in to be, I guess, Finn's new love interest, but they never make her a love interest. Because she dies? Or they almost die? And then in the 9th movie, I haven't even watched the 9th movie because I don't want to lose enough brain. I don't want to lose all the rest of my brain cells. But the 9th movie completely retconned everything that the 8th movie retconned. So it went back to the original canon from the 7th movie. And that is so Rings of Power right there. That is so just, what are you doing at this point? Do you know the source text? Do you know what you are trying to go for? Because I don't think you do. And that is... Min. Oh, that's what they were doing with Harfoots? I thought they just didn't have the legal property for some reason. That is actually worse. That is so much worse that they were trying to fish out fans. Guys, my older sister... Again, she bought and read through the Silmarillion like 4 times at this point. She bought it, and then she's read through it like 4 times at this point. She is a big-time Lord of the Ring fan. She knows all about Shalob's mom, and all about the elf who married a woman. Or I think he was a half-elf. And he married a human. But the human, she got turned into a dove and went off to elf heaven. Because, like, she couldn't actually go as a human. Because humans aren't allowed to go to the Great Beyond, to whatever it's called, the Grey Havens. So she got turned into a dove to be able to go there and be in heaven with her husband. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the Harfoots are mentioned. They are a thing in the Lord of the Rings canon. But by going with Harfoots instead of hobbits, it's just like, dudes. Or actually, I think all of the writers were probably yeah, most of the writers were probably women. Like, what? Did you guys even read Lord of the Rings? Did you? I'm even wondering if they watched Lord of the Rings at this point, because Galadriel in the first movie alone, she has this whole, I could be the queen, great and treacherous if I had the ring and all this stuff, but she gives up the power. And she's very subdued, and she's very graceful, and she's very Galadriel. She's just very composed and very wise and all-knowing because she's a really old elf woman, and she doesn't need to raise her voice in anything. And then in the Rings of Power, it's like, you guys, this bad guy is going to show up, and no one else believes me because I'm a woman. Believe me. But I think they used, maybe not the same actor. I think somebody said it. I have not watched The Rings of Power. I have read the synopsises. I've read the screenplays. I have not subjected myself to watching them because they are so bad. I don't remember if it's the actual Galadriel that they got to play this fake Mary Sue pick-me Galadriel in The Rings of Power. I don't remember if it's the same actress. I hope not. That would be a blow to her career. Oh my gosh. But they have this fake Galadriel, and she's like, you guys, we have to do something. And then apparently there's an entire episode of the same show where they turn Galadriel into Mary Sue, completely ruin her character.
Water's pouring out of that building.
Completely ruin basically any side quest, any side story, because this is a prequel, but it's not based on the Silmarillion. Oh no. Because I guess they thought the Silmarillion was racist, maybe? That was their reasoning? I don't know, dudes. And, oh my gosh. They turned her into a Galadriel Xena warrior, totally not Tolkien's character. No! She's not some sort of D&D girl boss. She's not meant to be in a D&D campaign. And if she is, she's certainly not supposed to be participating in it. She's the wise old mentor character who shows up and gives the main character advice. That's her entire thing! That's what her mirror thingy does in the movie. And maybe the book. I don't actually remember if the mirror was in the book. But that's... Galadriel does not show up to Girl Boss. Galadriel does not show up and like, it's okay, Frodo. Give me the rings. I can take it from here. It's her saying, Frodo, if you stay afraid, if you stay as a whiny baby, if you don't figure things out on your own, the Shire will burn, your best friend will burn, you will burn, everyone's gonna die, Middle-earth is totally doomed, so you need to man up and do your job. That's her point. She's not supposed to be the plucky side character. Man, I am getting very worked up over this. I'm still just mad that they had an entire episode of that show, which was the Harfoots, the Hobbits, the Harfoots, Hobbit, whatever the heck, and Gandalf traveling. Gandalf, who is, mind you, he's still Ian McKellen. It's still Ian McKellen. It's still the same Gandalf. But despite being a prequel and Gandalf being supposedly an unaging being, because that's what wizards are, he looks older and crustier. Because, of course, Ian McKellen, whatever the heck, guess what? He aged. What? Because he's a man and people age. That's what they do. But no, he can't look older, so they put all this effort into putting makeup, and they're like, oh, no, Ian McKellen doesn't look old. He doesn't look older, he looks like Gandalf. Gandalf's always looked like this. Gandalf did not look like that. My Gandalf does not look like that. My Gandalf does not look the way they made Gandalf look in the Rings of Power show, let me tell you that. It's kind of like, I hate to go back to this again, but I am. The Last of Us, their casting and writing ruined the show.
Here they come.
The story itself wasn't necessarily the worst thing ever, but it was kind of awful. They're fighting each other. I don't want to bother there. And the Last of Us, they cast Bella Ramsey, who has this face. I don't know how to describe it. She looks very British. She looks very Tudor painting, slightly inbred. That she just does. This is not an insult. I'm sorry, Bella Ramsey, if you're somehow watching this. I'm sure you're great in everything, except for when you're trying to look like a 12-year-old girl. Okay, bye. Casting Bella Ramsey as the main character in The Last of Us was bad. But it was made worse by the fact that the writers did not understand Ellie's character from The Last of Us. Granted, I don't even understand Ellie's character from The Last of Us because I haven't played The Last of Us.
That tall neck looks damaged.
Either part. I haven't.
I should take a closer look.
And I don't want to at the moment because, again, they're really expensive and they're annoying. Because they have like a million different versions of them at this point. They did that. I think at this point it's impossible to turn a video game or an already existing property into a TV show if you're people who are, if your writers are not incredibly obsessed to the point that my family is.
That doesn't look good.
Rings of Power Gandalf, totally not canon either. That is not how Gandalf arrives in the Middle-earth. Yeah! I don't fully remember Gandalf's part in the Silmarillion. I will be the first to tell you guys that. I did not read that part. I read like 20 pages and then my brain stopped comprehending. But my sister told me all about the Silmarillion, so I know quite a bit. you guys, you friendos, Gandalf doesn't just into Middle Earth and be like, okay guys, let's do this. We're going to do this other thing and we're going to journey and we're going to be Harfoots and other stuff. There was none of that. Gandalf did not do that. And then, like I was saying, it's just, I know I get very circular in my arguments. I know that, you guys. It's fine. When they make a show out of an already existing, a book or a game or whatever, in order to have it come off as genuine, have it come off as actually working with the source material, you need to have somebody who's either really obsessed to the point that, like, me and my siblings are with Lord of the Rings, or you have somebody who's willing to put in so much research on something and look into these characters, look into the way everything was written, and then make those decisions based off that. Because some TV shows, they have gotten it right. Never played Fallout, never watched the show, but I've been told Fallout Season 1 was good. Was it? I'm shrugging right now. I don't know. I've been told it was good, though. And I also never watched The Last of Us show. Been told that, especially the second season of that, was a dumpster fire. Because they didn't understand anything. And you know what? That just tells me that the writers of The Last of Us TV show were more interested in, like, what would make a good TV show than, what would make sense based on the source text? And with that incredibly long and confusing argument, you guys, I'm tired. I have work tomorrow. How about you guys? I'm sure you have either work or school tomorrow. Whatever you have a good day out there. I have been Yanshi. Thank you so much for watching so far. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, do all the YouTubery stuff. If you have enjoyed this stream so far, thank you. If you suffered through my trying to explain Renesmee and complaining about Lord of the Rings and PlayStation prices and everything else, you guys are heroes and you deserve respect. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about The Witcher. Sorry, random tangent before we end. The Witcher, also a thing. I've never played the games, but I've seen the wig that Netflix gave to the actor for the 3rd season of The Witcher. If you're going to have a character portrayed in real life that is based off an animated character who has a very obviously anime-inspired haircut, don't give him a Spirit Halloween wig. Just don't. Oh, gosh. If you're out on Friday, that's okay. I'm going to be playing more Portal 2 because I'm not going to be on holiday break anymore. Oh, my gosh. I love you guys so much. Bye. Man, this stream is going to be a nightmare to put timestamps to. I can tell you that for sure. Oh, gosh. That's fine. I love you guys. I'm willing to do it.